Hello, welcome back. My name is Sybonn and this is another Terraria build. Now, it's been a little while. I've started a new job and I'm kind of adjusting to all the timing and everything like that. So I think I have now, so I'm going to start uploading a bit more regularly. So if you want to check them out, then please subscribe. So as you can see, this build is based on the Meteorite. And let's start with looking at Terraria's Meteorite biome. So the meteorite in Terraria, it tends to be a sort of a crater, but I actually wanted to make it look like an actual block landed, and it's some sort of outer worldly kind of thing. So I started off originally making this kind of a build, and it does look a lot different from the end. I've left this in case it kind of inspires you guys for some of your builds, but I kind of wanted to make it look like a glowing living creature. And now it's landed, it's now growing in the ground and sprouting out these little NPC houses, which are these weird looking little glowy bulb things. So obviously I mostly used meteorite to make this build, but I also used the stone block painted brown or orange, depending on where I wanted it, because it kind of created like a shadow, because the meteorite tends to glow, which looked great, but then when I wanted to, I'll show you in a bit more detail, but I used it to create a bit of definition. I used the silly balloon blocks to create the sort of veins coming out of the meteorite that then grows into these bulbs. So I furnished them out, but like I said, I did actually change the actual meteor, so let's check that out. Okay, so here's the finished build. Let me know what you think. Basically, this is where I changed probably the most, which is this little, the actual main block meteor, because I didn't feel the sort of the centerpiece that I was working on. So I actually made it look like a rock instead, and leaving this little cavity that goes through, and then like I was sort of saying in terms of the stone block, when you use that on some of the edges, it actually creates a bit of a shadow, and it sort of created these little areas, which just made it look a little bit more 3D and a little bit more interesting. And also using the stone block, you can put this moss on there, so it's the lava moss, so it glows and it kind of all ties it in and goes quite well. I used the Titan block on here because it kind of leaves a dark black edge, so it kind of looks like it's sort of charred because the meteorite smashing into the ground. And I've put this like little wall just to make it look a little bit more 3D, so it looks like it's kind of caved in terms of some wall dirty kind of bit. And then you've got these little bowls which you can access in, and Jeffrey's moved in, you know. You've got like a little mini one that's kind of half like it's about to sprout out into a new one. I haven't really made it too functional, and I think it would be quite hard because you have to navigate around. So early stages in a game, I think it'd be quite hard, but I like the look of it. So this is probably the biggest bulb out of all of them, and I was kind of tempted to add more. I don't know what you guys think. Shall I add some more and just sort of see if I could make it like a big village or something and just make it a little bit more interesting? I don't know. And then you've got this one last one here, and a little fresh one sprouting out just below here. So we'll be doing some more builds. I've got a lot of ideas in my head, and I'm really excited to actually try and build them, and hopefully they turn out okay. So if you want to check them out, please subscribe, and then you'll be the first to see them. Before we finish up, I want to show you what it looks like at night, because I think it looks kind of cool. It all glows, and you can see a bit more of the definition of the actual meteor at the bottom using the stone, and I think it works quite well. So pretty sure that would probably work with some of the other blocks as well, so a little bit of an idea for you guys. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, please leave a like. It really helps me out and helps the channel out as well. And make sure you check out my social media, because I post updates on there as well. And if you've got any build ideas you want me to try out, then please write them down in the comments. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, bye.